Yes, Colossians 3, verses 17. And whatsoever you do in word or deed, do all in the name of the Lord Yahushua, giving thanks to Yahweh and the Father by him. Okay? So everything we're going to do, we're going to give the thanks to the Most High through his Son, Yahushua. So let's start off with Isaiah 46 and 3. It says, Hearken unto me, O house of Jacob, and all the remnant of the house of Israel, which are born by me from the belly, which carry from the womb. And even to your old age, I am he, and I am even to your hoar hairs will I carry you. I have made, and I will bear, even I will carry, and I will deliver you. Now we're going to stay in 46. We're going to jump to verse 8. Isaiah 46 and 8. Isaiah 46 and 8. Remember this, and show yourself, men. Bring it again to mind, O ye transgressors. Remember the former things of old, for I am Yahweh, and there is none else. I am Yahweh, and there is none else like me, declaring the end from the beginning, and from the ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasures. Calling a ravenous bird from the east, the man that execute my counsel from a far country. Yea, I have spoken it, and I will also bring it to pass. I have proposed it, I will also do it. Hearken unto me, you slothers that are far from righteousness. I will bring near my righteousness, and it shall not be far off, and my salvation shall not tarry, and I will place salvation in Zion for Israel's my glory. Okay? So now we're going to go to Psalms 119 and 142. I just want to get the precept on that righteousness. It says, thy righteousness is the everlasting righteousness, and thy law is thy truth. Okay? You can mark that to the precept with that. So the Most High's laws is the truth, and that's what we must follow as we come into this truth, whether we young or whether we old. Okay? So let's go to Job 12 and 12. So 12 and 12. With the ancient is wisdom, and the length of days understanding. With him is wisdom and strength. He hath counsel and understanding, but he is broken down, and it cannot be built again. He shutteth upon man, and there can be no opening. Behold, he withholdeth the waters, and the dry up, and also he sendeth them out, and they overturn the earth. With him is strengthening and wisdom. He deceived, the deceivers are his. He leadeth counselors also spoiled, and maketh the judge fools. So now from there, we're going to go to Psalms 71 and 4. And it says, deliver me, O Yahweh, out of the hand of the wicked, out of the hand of the unrighteousness and the cruel man. For thou art my hope, O Lord Yahweh. Thou art my trust from my youth. But thee have I been holding up from the womb. Thou art he that took me out of my mother's bowels, and praises shall be continued of thee. I am as a wonder unto many, but thou art my strong refuge. Let my mouth be filled with the praise and with thy honor all day. Cast me not off in the time of old age. Forsake me not when my strength falleth. For many enemies speak against me, and they that lay wait for my soul take counsel together. Say, Yahweh hath forsaken him, persecute and take him, for there is none to deliver him. O Yahweh, be not far from me, O my power. Make haste for my help. Let them be confounded and consumed that are adversaries to my soul. Let them be covered with reproach and the dishonor that seek my heart. But I will hope continually, and I will yet praise thee more and more. My mouth shall show forth the righteousness and the salvation all thy day. For I know that the numbers thereof, I will go in strength of the Lord Yahweh. I will make mention of the righteousness, even of thy only. O Yahweh, thou hast taught me from my youth, and hereto have I declared thy wondrous works. Now also, when I am old and gray-headed, O Yahweh, forsake me not, until I have shown thy strength unto his generation, that the power to everyone that is to come. So I just went into two scriptures already, and you see our forefathers from Job was talking about how they had faith in the Most High. And as I was talking about earlier, how as us coming to this truth, that's how we got to be. Still have this faith in the Most High, trust in the Most High to our very last breath. But I'm going to keep going. It's going to explain a little bit more as I go throughout the scriptures. So let's go to Psalms 90 and 10. It says, the days of years are 60 and 10. And if by reason of strength there be 80 years, yet is there strength, labor, and sorrow, for it is soon cut off, and we fly away. Who knoweth the power of thy anger? Even according to the fear, so is thy wrath. So teach us to number our days, that we may apply our hearts unto wisdom. And that's what we have to do as we get older, like our forefathers did. They apply themselves to what? To wisdom, towards the Most High, you know? So as we get older and more people awaken out of this truth, they're going to ask this question. If we all make it to the kingdom, the children are going to ask us, what was it like? We have to tell them how it was, what the Most High did, how he delivered us out of this kingdom from the four corners of the earth. So that's what they're going to ask us. We got to tell them, hey, the Most High did this. He took us out of the wickedness of our enemies and carried us back into our homeland. So this is how we learn as from our youth until as we get older, you know? So let's go to Ecclesiastes 7 and 8. Ecclesiastes 7, chapter 7, verse 8, all the way to 12, verse 12. It says, better is the end of the thing than the beginning thereof. And the patient in the spirit is better than the proud in spirit. So when you come to this truth, you got to be patient. And some people, when they come in the truth, they start getting all this knowledge, and they get proud within themselves. And that's what the Most High is talking about. So when you come to this truth, you got to be patient. Be humble and be patient. And you have a better spirit than a person that come in proud and have the spirit. I mean, they come into this truth and thinking that, you know, I'm better than everybody in this truth. Look at me. Like Just like Joseph was sold to the Egyptians. He didn't know. He didn't know until years later. See, he realized why the Most High had him sold to the Egyptians, to save his people from the famine. He didn't know that at that time. And that's why I say we all have to be patient. Some things we ain't going to understand at that moment. But, some people, they want to know now. Tell me now. I want to know now. Dude, they ain't going to tell you now. It didn't time yet. You said, you talk about, man, if you can read people's thoughts, man, you'll go crazy if you read people's thoughts. You'll probably, kill yourself. Look, I had these powers. I could read people's thoughts. You'd be like, oh, my God, I'm looking at everybody. I keep reading their thoughts. I can't take it no more.
That's why he didn't give us that gift. That would be a quick, swift death if we could read thoughts.
Yeah.
How was I the only other person that read thoughts other than Daniel and Joseph?
And you see how tired he was. I wanted to go over this verse 8 again, where it says, better is the end of the thing than the beginning thereof. And the patient in the spirit is better than the proud in spirit, but not hasty in the spirit to be angry. For anger resists in the bosom of fools, saying, not thou, what is the cause that the former days were better than these? For thou does not inquire wisely concerning this. Wisdom is good with an inheritance, and by it there is profit to them that see the sun. For wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense. But the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth light to them that have it. Let's go to Exodus 20 and 12. Exodus 20 and 12. Exodus 20 and 12. It says, honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be prolonged upon the land which the Lord thy God had given thee. So if you look at the society now, a lot of the kids don't honor their mother and father. A lot of these kids are terrifying their parents and their grandparents, and they don't honor their father and mother. So how do we correct that? By showing our children that they must honor their father and their mother, whatever situation that their parents are in. If they're on drugs, or even if they're not in the truth, they still have to honor their parents. I'm not saying you're supposed to follow them if they doing Christmas and stuff like that, but they still your parents, and you still have to honor them. If anything happened to them, you help your parents, even if they're in their wickedness, as far as if they still in this world. In other words, but if something happened to them, you gotta go and take care of your parents. You gotta remember we are still that beacon of light amongst our people and our family. You never know. She might, before she takes her last breath, she might believe before she takes her last breath, or your father. So let's go to Genesis 6 and 3. Genesis 6 and 3. And it says, and the Lord Yahweh said, my spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh. Yet his days shall be 120 years. So the Most High is telling you right now that as we get older, at some point we're going to pass away. So that's why I say as we get older, we must still continue to stay with the Most High. Don't deviate away from the Most High. Now, we're going to come into all kind of obstacles of trying to deviate you away from the truth. But this is the truth, of what we're teaching here, of who we are as a people and what we must do as a people is to follow the Most High. So let's go to Genesis 25 and 25 and 8. Genesis 25 and 8. And it says, then Abraham gave up the ghost, the spirit, and died in a good old age, an old man full of years, and was gathered to his people. And that's what we would like to die of, a good old age, whether it's in our 70s, 80s, 90s, 100. But a lot of us die in our 20s. Some die in their 30s, in their 40s, in their 50s. Now, it's up to the Most High if that happens to us. But, you know, we want to be like our forefathers. They died of a good old age. And that should tell you that that Esau is trying his best to try to stay young. And you can't stay young. You know, you're going to get old. That's why when you watch TV, you see all these celebrities and everybody dyeing their hair, their beard, and stuff like that. And we want to stay young forever, but you can't stay young forever. But Esau got all kind of stuff. Drink this and this will make you young and such and such. But you can't. You can't stop what the Most High is doing. I know we get like gray hairs. People like, oh man, we got gray hairs. Like, oh man. But hey man, you 70 or 80, you can't look like you look in your 30s. That ain't gonna happen. You know? So let's go to Isaiah 40 and 22. Isaiah 40 and 22. It says, it is he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth, and the inhabitants thereof are as grasshoppers, that stretcheth out the heavens as a curtain, and spreadeth them out as a tent to dwell in. Now I'm going to jump to verse 25. I'm going to read all the way to 31. It says, to whom then will ye like me, or shall I be equal, saith the Holy One? Lift up your eyes on high, and behold, who have created these things, that bringeth out their host by numbers. He calleth them all the names by the greatness of his might, that he is strong in power. If you follow the Most High will give you youth back. You know, you just got to have faith. Why say thou, O Jacob, and speaketh, O Israel? My way is hid from the Lord, and my judgment is passed over from Yahweh. Hast thou not known? Hast thou not heard that the everlasting Yahweh, the Lord, thy creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary? There is no searching of his understanding. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might he increase strength. Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon the Lord Yahweh shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. So the only way you're going to get your youth back is you come back to the Most High. So let's go to Job 32 and 7. And it says, I said, the days shall speak, and the multitude of years shall teach wisdom. But there is a spirit in man, and the inspiration of the Almighty giveth them understanding. Great men are not always wise, neither do the age understand judgment. Therefore I say, hearken to me, I also will show my opinion. So when you read this whole chapter, even Job had faith in the Most High, even at his old age. But what did he come up against? He came up against his neighbors. Because when you read the beginning of the chapter, it talks about how his neighbors came up against him, but he shut them down. He still had faith in the Most High. That's how we got to be as we get older and have mercy, how the Most High had mercy on us, that as we get older, that we still have our memories and that we still believe. Let's go to Joel 2:28. Joel 2:28. And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your old men shall dream dreams, and your young men shall see visions, and also upon servants and upon handmaids. In those days will I pour out my spirit, and I will show wonders in the heaven and the earth, blood, fire, and pillars of smoke. Is that what you see today? That's what you see today that's going on the earth right now. What you see? Blood, fire, and pillars of smoke happen all across around the world right now. So, like I said, the Most High is showing us right now. You know, pouring the spirit upon our people to wake up. And you see that. So let's go to Leviticus 19:32. It says, thou shalt rise up before the hoary head and honor the face of the old man and fear the God, Yahweh. I am the Lord. So in truth, you're supposed to honor our men the older men that are old. You're supposed to honor them. And that's what's missing in the earth today amongst our people. But one, they don't follow the ordinance what the Most High have anyway. But I'm saying, but this is how we're supposed to honor our old men that's been in the truth. You know, you got to show respect. So let's go back to Psalm 73:26. And it says, my flesh and my heart falleth, but Yahweh is the strength of my heart in the portion forever. So that's what we have to remember. I'll keep reading because there's more. And that says, for lo, they that are far from thee shall perish. Thou hast destroyed all them that go a whoring from thee. But it is good for me to draw near to Yahweh. I have put my trust in Yahweh, that I may declare all thy works. And that's what we got to do. Put the trust in the Most High. Okay. So let's go to Proverbs 17:6. And it says, children's are the crown of old men, and the glory of the children their fathers. I'll read it again. The children's are the crown of old men. So, meaning that it's a blessing if you can see your son's children. And a lot of us don't get to see that because a lot of us die at a young age. But it's a blessing if you could put to see your son's son. And even see your grandson's son. It's definitely a blessing if you could lay your eyes and see that before you lie to sleep. So you got to give praise to the Most High if you can see that. If the Most High allow you to see that. Okay? So we're going to stay in Proverbs. And we're going to go to Proverbs 23:22. It says, hearken unto thy father that begot thee, and despise not thy mother when she is old. And that's what you see in the earth today. They don't want to take care of their parents, help their parents, you know. If they, their grandparents get sick, they don't want to help their grandparents. And they have to remember that sometime we all going to get into that situation. And hopefully the Most High have mercy on us that we don't be like that, To never despise your mother when she is old, man. You got to take care of her. You got to take care of your parents. It's an obligation, It's in the law. So let's go to Psalms 37 and 32. Psalms 37. And it says, the wicked watcheth the righteous and seeketh to slay him. The Lord Yahweh will not leave him in his hand, nor condemn him when he is judged. Wait on the Lord Yahweh and keep his way, and he shall exalt thee to inherit the land. When the wicked are cut off, thou shalt see it. I have seen the wicked in great power, and spread of himself like a green bay tree. Yet he passeth away, and lo, he was not. Yea, I sought him, but he could not be found. Mark the perfect man, and behold the upright. For the end of that man is peace. But the transgressors shall be destroyed together, and the end of the wicked shall be cut off. But the salvation of the righteousness is of the Lord Yahweh. He is their strength in the time of trouble. And the Lord Yahweh shall help them and deliver them. He shall deliver them from the wicked and save them because they trust in him. And that's what we do every Saturday when we come in the truth. We come here and what? We go to classes. We're going over scriptures. And what? We believe in the Most High. Okay? Just like our forefathers did.